Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. I appreciate everyone for joining my new channel here, and yeah, so thank you for coming by. Today I'm going to be talking about how I make money on Zazzle, and hopefully you guys may have seen some of my other videos on Zazzle and some of my different strategies and things that I've been kind of introducing to this channel. But I have more than a few strategies. I have a number of strategies, and Zazzle is a great place to actually make money. It's a little weird at first. It's a little difficult, and to be honest, the whole platform just feels a little outdated. I do wish they changed some things, but Zazzle is a great place to make some money. So I've talked about this before, but the key for me with Zazzle is to sell products in bulk. And what I mean by that is consumers actually choose their quantity of how much they want to buy, but I'm intentionally going after products and creating designs and doing all those kind of things that specifically lean towards somebody who's probably most likely going to buy the product in bulk. A good example just on the screen right now, I have an example of a product that's not going to be bought in bulk, and then I have a product that will be bought in bulk as an example. They're just on the screen. So what I like to do is I like to identify, number one, identify a product that will be bought in bulk, and then number two, extract different niches for that specific product using keyword tools. You guys can use whatever keyword tools you like. I've seen some keyword tools that cost up to $100 a month. I think it was like $99. And then I've seen other tools that cost like $10, $20, $30. Mine is kind of in that range. Mine cost, I think, $13, so you guys can check it out. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to see what I'm using. But it's in the video. You're probably going to see me using it as we speak. And I use what I call a bucket strategy. So what do I mean by a bucket? So the bucket is the niche. And then I find different sub-niches attached to that bucket. So in the concept of, like, let's just use weddings, for example, and I'm commentating over this, so I don't have the actual footage in front of me, but you'll see in the footage what I'm doing is I'll get like an online notepad. I'll search for weddings, and then I'll search things related to weddings. So some people like to have botanical style weddings. Some people like to have, sometimes it could be a keyword of a color attached to the wedding. So it could be gold and white, right? So then I'll type in gold and white, and I'll kind of just research the niche a little bit more and see what people associate with certain topics. But essentially, I create these buckets. And then for each bucket, I create products. So that's what I mean when I call it a bucket strategy. I'm essentially finding a niche, putting all those different ideas in a bucket, which is why I use the online editor, like a notepad or something like that. I list them all down. You guys can use a notepad where you save this information. And then I just take a look and use different niches. The tool that I happen to use is... It provides me different trends, it provides me different keywords, and that kind of helps me because a lot of the times there are certain keywords that are associated with other ones, and people search for them. So for example, if I'm a customer, and let's say I'm looking for some sort of botanical style wedding theme, I might search greenery, wedding invites. I might search plants on wedding invite. Those are some keywords that might be related. So when I find keywords like that and I realize and I identify they're related because I simply search them in the tool, I say, okay, these are related. So what I'm going to then do is save them in their own kind of bucket, right? Their own category. Hence why I call it the bucket system. And when I save them in their own category, I'm going to reuse those keywords in both the titles and the tags and the description. So I want to use those keywords in all three places. I'm essentially giving the algorithm the highest chance possible to be seen. Okay? Now, a lot of the times with Zazzle, like I said, there's different strategies. Some people don't focus on creating bulk products or products that would be sold in bulk. Some people just focus on a one-off type design, which is fine. It's personally not my strategy. It's not what I found that maximizes income for me. Like I said, everybody has different strategies, but this is just something that simply has worked for me. If you guys have questions, if you have any kind of comments or anything like that, I can answer them freely. I'll leave a link in the description to the keyword tool, like I said, that I'll use, and I'm going to post more videos on it. I just wanted to crack out a video for you guys who are actually watching, and yeah, so enjoy. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Peace out, bye.